What's up, YouTube? I ain't made a video in a while, and just chilling in the basement, my man cave. This is like my little think tank where I like to just kick back, chill. Nice little pour down rain, thunderstorm just happened, and I enjoyed that. Looking at the nature, the trees, and looking back at the lake or whatever. Real relaxing. I was talking to one of my cousins. His name is Kyle. I think we had talked at one point, and he had this is a testimony of his that I wanted to share, and it was just a moment where me and him could just get an understanding for one another and just with God and life. And I remember he had asked me, did I want to go in business with him, or put up some money towards what he's doing. And I thought on it, and I texted him back and was like, I don't think this is the move for me. Which people that are hearing this, follow me what I'm saying, do understand, just because you ask people for something and you know them, or you have a great relationship with them, or whatever the case may be, everything doesn't fit everyone. So don't take it the wrong way. And I had to explain to him when he had hit me back a little bit later. He was like, I hope I didn't offend you, because I remember when you was talking and saying you was going through a period of time where a lot of people was just reaching out, asking for stuff, trying to get money or whatever the case was. And I told him how, I felt about that. And I told him to be honest, I said, I could have gave you the money, but I said, I didn't feel it. But also, when he called me, he told me some great news. He has a nonprofit organization where he's helping out the community and doing various things with the kids. And I believe he said he went somewhere and his organization, they got an Emmy. And I'm like, that's a big deal. And I had to break it down to him like, look, although you didn't get the money from me or whoever else that you went to, God still blessed you. So now that you have this momentum, now you can build off of it. Now you can market yourself better. Now you can let people know, hey, I'm not just somebody just helping out, in the community and just talking. I'm getting recognized for this. So, okay, now you can partner with me. But also, sometimes people need to see just a little more than you asking or your handout. They need to see, how much are you invested? How much does this really mean to you? Because to be real, I'm the type of person, if it don't mean shit to you, damn sure don't mean shit to me. But when I see that you're really putting in work, and I see that, you can take a no and still keep grinding and find a way. Okay, now I see somebody that's really about what they talking, because I don't want to get around nobody that's just, running off with the lip, but you're really not about what you're talking. Because if I'm behind something, it's because I stand on it. And if I stand on it, I'm backing it all the way. But if you got a jelly back, damn sure don't ask me to stand by you, because it's not going to work. But I had to give him my own story, where I remember where I needed a handout one time. And, it was told that it was going to happen. And then it come out where it didn't happen. But see, I had to look for the next move. I ain't have time to figure out, man, what the, this is supposed to be family, and you said this. No, because you don't know what God's doing. Sometimes God can block things, because if he's the source, you can't go out to other people. When you seek the source, God will line the people up for you. But see, I didn't understand that back in the day. But once I got put in that situation, I went through that process. I understand it very clearly now, and I wanted him to understand it as well. This way, and I told him, excuse me, not just for me, don't take this as a hate thing. Oh man, they hate on me. They don't want to support me. If a hater's a hater, guess what? Succeed. And when you don't match their level, you already done hurt them, because you didn't match their level, and you still, rose above it and handled your business and got where you needed to be. So I told him, you don't know what God was doing. And he shared with me with something. I was just speaking of my past experience. And he was like, yeah, God had to humble me. And, I had to reach the source. And I'm like, look, I done been there. Truly, I done been there where I done knocked on every damn door because I wanted to do it my way. And I ain't gonna lie, to this day, I still had that hard-headed ass mindset. And I have to tell myself, sit your ass down. You know, get out the way. You can't keep praying and expecting God to move when it's like, "Hey, God, I really need you, man. Come through, da 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 da." And then I'm still stepping in the damn way. So you know, sometimes I have to look, chill out. It's gonna happen. It's not your time and it's his timing. And I'm growing to learn, boy. When I say if he wouldn't have slowed me down, and I want to say I'm glad that I had a little bit of common sense because there's a couple things where I was persistent on. And if he really let me have my way as I wisen up down the road, whew, boy, I'd have been in some shit, you know? So I'm thankful that he does slow things down. I'm thankful that he does give you a chance to see it's not the way. You might want to slow down. You might want to turn back. And you got some of us where we beating down that door. No, hand it here. Let me get it. Then when you get it, it's like, oh, Lord, what you doing? No, you did this. You know, so I wanted to say I'm proud of him because like when you, and he got to the point where he said, man, you know, I didn't know if this was really for me, if this was my calling. You know, the community don't really want to help. They don't want to support. No, you keep pushing. You know, when it's really for you, and I'm not even gonna say when it's really for you. When you are serious about your craft, you're going to push through whether it's sun shining or it's raining. Because either way it go, you're going to get somewhere if you're moving, you know, in that direction that you're trying to go, that is. So it just got to the point where it's just like, I'm like, man, I'm proud of you because you're handling business and, you know, you making moves. And to get an Emmy, that's a big deal, you know. And like I said, like I told him, run off of this momentum now. You know, don't slow down. Don't get comfortable. Oh, I got an Emmy. No, run off that momentum. Now is the time that you make them damn phone calls. Everybody that didn't see you, look, I got an Emmy. You know, I got recognized. And because people like to tie themselves to something that looks good. It's just sad to say, is, you know, nobody wants to see you when you're in the mud process. You know the saying, get it out the mud. Don't nobody want to support then. But when your ass gets shined up and you get watered down, get that mud up off you, then oh damn, okay, oh now I can support. You know, and sometimes God may strip away every support. So like I said, you can reach that source, and I have to come to terms with that as well. That look, you know. Maybe it's not meant for this person to help. Maybe it's not meant for this person to support. Sometimes you got to walk that road alone so you can really seek. That's where your faith is really tested. If everybody's helping you, you sure ain't got no faith because you just know, okay, cuz gonna show up, mama gonna show up, daddy gonna show up, auntie gonna show up, and you know, whoever else you may have that will show up in your life like that. So I wanted to share that. And like I said, I'm pretty sure cuz will see this. I'm proud of you, man. Keep handling your business. I'm sure wherever, you know, direction you're trying to go, how far you're trying to take this thing, God's going to bless you. Just keep moving. And like I said, everybody has a role to play. Even Judas had a role to play when it came to Jesus, but you still see Jesus, you know, his mission didn't get stopped with no foolishness, no hatred, no not having support. Everything still went as it should. So keep that in mind for yourself. You know, everybody don't have to support for you to get where you need to be. Everybody don't have to clap for you to get where you needed to be. Everybody don't have to say, hey, Cal, you doing a great job. God will give you the momentum, and he'll give you the hand claps when you need them and where you deserve them. Because I've learned, I remember before I got in the wheelhouse, I think I probably had, I forgot how many people I had that wrote what do they call them things, evaluations on me. And you know, each and every one of them like, you know, you want to read it? I said no. I said I don't read none of them. They said why not? I said, well, if it's bad, I don't let it fuck my head up, and if it's good, I don't let it blow my head up. Because as long as I get through the door, what does it matter? You know? So forgive me for the language. You know, if you know me, I drop words, but you know, I'm still a man of faith, and I'm working on that, working on a few other things as well. And like I said, I do these videos because honestly, it helps me, you know, when I can't talk to somebody or I can't, you know, get a good understanding from people. You know, I go pull up Eric Thomas, Bishop T.D. Jakes, Tyler Perry, a few other people to try to, you know, get some understanding of things, especially with life. So hopefully somebody takes something from this, and y'all have a blessed one.